So good evening, gentlemen. This is Naresh Sharma, and this video is regarding the upcoming entrance exam of Srfti Calcutta. Now, as most of you knows that the pattern of the examination has changed, and it is only MCQ based paper 1, paper 2, both carrying 50-50 marks. MCQ 1 would be for everyone, and MCQ 2 will be domain specific question related to cinematography, editing, sound recording, direction. Srfti has already loaded the sample paper of that, and only on the basis of paper 1, paper 2 will be collectively checked, and student in the ratio of 1:40, which means for a 10 seat, 40 student would be called for the orientation interview over there in the. So it is very, very critical that on the basis of your MCQ, you should be able to secure highest marks among those 40 student for each and every course. Okay. So we are organizing a 4-hour class, which will be helpful for MCQ to procure, and as well as some of the question would be also helpful for editing, sound recording, cinematography, and direction, domain specific questions. So I'm just reading it out, the entire agenda of our program. So 4-hour class for 20 marks out of 50 marks. And but these questions can also come into their respective domain specific questions having 50 marks. I don't know how many, but let's say, for example, between 5 to 10 question can also come over there. So on the 8th of August, 2 days before the entrance exam, which is on the 10th of August, so that on the 9th you could revise these questions. We will be sharing PDF file as well as the video links. But this time we are not going to share this PDF file for everyone. And also the video link will not be made public the way we did it last time for FTI entrance exam MCQ. So only those people who will pay, they will get benefited, not everybody. Class timing will be from 6 p.m. to 11 p.m., which is suitable for everyone, general MCQ. Price would be 300, the same, only this time 1 hour extra we are giving. And you have to pay through GPay, PhonePe, Paytm, Google Pay, and send us the screenshot at 9910161695. This is the WhatsApp number which belongs to me, and it will show the Naresh Sharma name over there. You also have to email us a screenshot at office@craftfilmschool.com mentioning your name and WhatsApp number so that we will add you. We will send you the link both via WhatsApp group as well as through your email. WhatsApp group is already created. But this time we will not be able to accept more than 250 students, as we already have our regular class student of 50. So total maximum capacity is 300 for the Zoom platform, which we can accept for this class. Most important, again, I repeat, this class will not repeat anything which already covered in the MCQ session conducted for the 3-hour FTI class on 25th July 2025 this year. That video is available on the internet, as well as PDF file are free to download from our Craft Film School website. But this time, neither the video recording nor the PDF file will not be made public for free. Student will be given PDF file for revision immediately after the class, and also recording in the next day early morning possible. To avoid the video getting corrupted, we will have 2 links for the classroom starting at 6 to 8 p.m., then 10-minute break, and then 8:10 to 10:10. So in a single go, we will finish with a 10-minute break. This is the program. Now, what exactly I'm going to cover? This is a $1,000,000 question. So first, let me tell you what I'm not going to cover. Logical reasoning, you can find on the internet or any book. I'm not going to cover that. Social awareness and social empathy, 50 marks, I'm not going to cover. Current affair, 5 marks, I'm not going to cover according to the bifurcation given by Srfti on this sample. So this I'm not going to cover. So what will be covered? I hope roughly it should sum up to 30 marks in total. 20 marks will be for common MCQ. 5 to 10 marks in some of these questions will also be helpful for direction, cinematography, editing, sound, as well as animation, or call it whatever. Production, there's a producing for film and television. So what exactly is going to be the structure of 4-hour program? Roughly around 400 plus MCQ question would be there. First topic over there in the sample paper over there given by Srfti is art, aesthetic, design and culture, 10 marks. So they have given one question connected with the image What is the name of the dance form shown in the following image? So this is answer is C, Mohiniyattam. Based on that, we have formulated a little difficult question. Now you see this image. This belongs to Chau dance. Now Chau has three forms: Saraikela, Purulia, and Mayurbhanj. Now, which the above visual belongs to obviously Chau, but which form? So, two forms uses the mask and Mayurbhanj do not uses the mask. So, Saraikela and Purulia is the correct answer for this question. So, some similar question would be there. So, roughly, let's say for example, 10 question will be connected with the dance form in terms of visuals. Visual connected with various art form and painting. Let's say, for example, they have given one example. What is the name of this art form? Gond art, Bhil, Madhwani. These are the connection they have given. So we have picked up one image from a particular style. And what is the name of this art form? This is a Madhubani. So similar kind of question will be from Varli, Kalamkari, and Ferd. Okay. Now again, famous photograph they have given over there, shot by Henri Cartier-Bresson. So this kind of taking a cue from here, we have collected some 10 famous images for world famous photographs, sharing one with you. Migrant mother photograph was taken by Dorothy Lang, Ansel Adam, Robert Capa, Edward Weston. So everybody should know this master image called by Dorothy Lang. Similar kind of 10 more photograph, maybe more, 20 could be there, depend upon how many we can connect. Question connected with Indian painting and painting movements. 10 question would be there. Who emphasized the modern Indian art movement? Amrita Shergill, Rabindranath Tagore, Raja Ravi Verma, M.F. Sen. So answer is Raja Ravi Verma. So similar kind of question we have picked up, but also connected with the visuals. So below painting belongs to famous Indian artist. The name is Manjit Bawa. His all paintings are these round figures. You can easily pinpoint. But if you have not seen his work, then you will be in a tight corner. Again, Indian musical instrument, they gave a sample. Who invented the following musical instrument? So there was a correct answer, but now we have picked up some similar question connected with the musicians. Like Pandit Hari Prasad Chaurasia belongs to Maihar Gharana rather than rest of the Gharana. So Gharana is important. This year in FTI, they asked the Pandit Bhimsen Joshi Gharana, which was Kirana Gharana, which we discussed in our MCQ. Many questions this year came from our discussion into the FTI. So compositions and images. This is also a very tricky question. We will pick up 5 different types of question with the 3 images each. This taking a cue from here. So what the below image immediately brings to your mind? Rhythm, symmetry, contrast, and harmony. So rhythm is the correct answer. So such kind of question will be connected with the symmetry, contrast, harmony, and other thing. Three each images or maybe more images. Master image from the iconic films, 20 films and 20 images. The below image is a still from a famous film. Who is the director? Now, why this particular image was also asked? Because this little kid has passed away last year or probably this year. So they picked up this particular image and it's a famous film by Vittorio De Sica, Bicycle Thief. So they asked the name of the director, but they can also ask the name of the film. So similarly, we have collected various images. Let's say, for example, these are the images at the Cannes Film Festival. You must know these images of these two left one and right center one. They are from a particular film. And the Claudia Carnell is a random image. So they can pick up any image and ask you the question. So let's say, for example, these are the famous images from the famous films. If you could recognize, wonderful. If you can't recognize, then we will help you out. But these are the very important images from the important film. We call it as a master image. If you could recognize this image, then great. If you can't, then we will help you out. Similarly, this image, this image, this image, and this is an image from an iconic film from a Swedish filmmaker. Of course, you know the Ingmar Bergman, but which film of the Bergman that you may not be able to crack. But if you are really into the cinema, you should be able to crack. And this image was such an important image, picked up for this particular reason. There's a reason behind it. And it was used at the postal stamp in the Sweden, which is quite a great homage to any film. Now, there another topic is science and technology, 10 marks. So I have picked up certain kind of a question, fundamental question connected with the light and its application. So wavelength, visible spectrum, this phenomena of why a pencil is being broken into a water, some basic calculation question with a wavelength, etc., etc. They can ask you. Fundamental question related to the cinematography. There will be 50 questions. Taking a cue from by which phenomena does the sky look blue? Correct answer is D. This similar question came this time in a FTI entrance exam, but that was about the sunset. Which phenomena does the sky look blue? It's the same question being repeated by a mistake. So we'll delete this one. So similar kind of question we have formulated for you for a reference. What effect does increasing the ISO in a low light setting have on a image quality? Similarly, which of the following is a primary reason for a shallow depth of field used in the cinematic shots? What is bokeh? Nowadays, after all the technicalities last 5 years, bouquets are being discussed by the lens companies. So what exactly bokeh represents? So it is a blurred aesthetic in the out of focus area of an image. This is the correct answer. So we will give you the correct answer for all the questions, but we will also give you the alternative because sometimes confusing are the alternatives. If your alternative are not being given, then you are being you do not know what are the possibilities over there. So what is the main goal of high key lighting? To eliminate shadows and create an even light distribution. So that's the correct answer. What is the low key light? To create strong shadows and dramatic effects. So this is another similar question, simple question, but not very difficult because this is meant for everyone. But after saying simple does not means that they may not come into the domain specific of cinematography. It can be asked over there. Chiaroscuro in cinematography is a technique use natural light to the use of light and shadow, the type of camera lens, a color grading technique. So it is a use of light and shadow to create the depth. Similarly, sound and its application question can be there because taking a cue from this question among the following sound travel fast in vacuum, air, water, nitrogen. Answer is C. So we will pick up some question like that. What does echo happen in the case of sound? So reflection is the cause. So B is the correct answer. Taking the cue from these two questions, we will be formulating roughly 30 question. I'm just sharing 2-3 question like that. What is the primary function of a shotgun mic in a film production? Okay. So if you know what exactly the shotgun microphone stand for as a filmmaker, great. If you don't, we will tell you. In post-production, what is the purpose of room tone? Again, this is a little tricky question, but can be asked, and everybody from the filmmaking community should know what this room tone business is all about. We'll provide the answer for these kind of questions. Video editing will be having a 50 questions. I'm just sharing 3 questions over here. Which of the following is the best definition of a jump cut? A cut that jumps forward in time within a scene. So correct is that. Now they can ask which film is popular for jump cut in the 60s. So they can pick up 3 names and you must know which is that film called. Breathless by Godard, which is popular by for the jump cut. So we'll formulate those kind of questions which are supposed to be easy, or if you don't know, then it is a difficult. This is the definition of easy and difficult. What is the J cut in the video editing? Then what is the L cut in the video editing? These kind of questions would be there. These kind of questions can also come for those students who are appearing in the editing exam. Now they also says basic connected with our digital technology. So we will have 20 questions like that. Taking a cue from how many bits make a byte, what is the full name of HTML. We have formulated certain questions for your understanding. What kind of question we are going to show you. Which video file format is most commonly used for the high definition video streaming on the internet? Answer is MP4. What does the move file extension represent? A format primarily used for Apple devices and QuickTime player. So this is a correct answer. Which of the following video code Kodak? Now this is a bit difficult but very widely used in the editing thing, and most of the directors knows, and of course editor knows. Which of the following video Kodak is typically used to compress video for YouTube upload? So S246, ProRes, AVI, DV. So it is S264 is the compression format, which is widely known and very popular among various people. A company that developed the Thunderbolt technology Intel alone, Apple alone, Microsoft, Intel in collaboration with Apple is the correct answer. What is the maximum data transfer of the Thunderbolt 3? 40 Gbps. What is the following connectors support the faster data transfer speed in case options are given there? It is a USB 3. So Firewire was earlier than USB 2, USB 3, and then HDMI. So you should know what exactly is the speed of data transfer. What is the max? Now this is a numerical kind of a question, but can be asked. What is the maximum data transfer of the USB 3? It is a 5 Gbps. Which video connector is most commonly used to connect the camera to a monitor in a professional video setup? USB 3, HDMI, XLR, GVA, HDMI is very commonly. Now this is a tricky question, but everybody should be knowing it, and it's a difficult vibe if you really do not know the difference. Which connector is used for high definition video and audio transfer in modern devices? VGA, DisplayPort, DVI, and RCA. So if you look at these, answer is DisplayPort. If I ask you which among these two is a DisplayPort, you may not be able to identify until unless you really have the idea. So correct answer is here. HDMI is symmetrical from both the side, and DisplayPort is not a symmetrical one. Such kind of tricky question. Now this is a very, very popular question, those who uses the Mac system. So operating system is a very, very important in any Mac book or Mac system. So which of the following is not a Mac operating system? Jaguar, Panther, Tiger, Sonata. So Sonata is the not a system. These are three are the system. So I have compiled all kind of operating systems starting from 2002 till 2023. All these names, how you will remember is important, and we will tell you the technique through images that will be easy for you to remember. These 10.2, 3, 4, you don't need to remember, but you need to remember the Jaguar, Panther, Tiger, Leopard, Lion, Mountain Lion. How you will remember? The technique we will tell you through image. So ladies and gentlemen, these are the question. What will be covered? 30 marks in total, 20 marks for common MCQ, 5 to 10 marks of these technical questions which can come in the domain specific, like direction, cinematography, editing, sound, and producing for film. So that's end. So if you wanted to save your number of hours in compiling all these things, in 4 hours we will compile for you, and it will hardly cost 300 rupees. So decide whether you want 300 rupees to save and work for 20 to 30 hours, and or you want to listen to these things along with a PDF file of all the revisions. And those people who have attended our previous session, they know how beneficial our MCQ program was there, and also the acting specialization in which many questions connected with acting technique and other were asked. So his call is yours. You can start registering now. From today, the registrations are open, and when it is closed, we will remove this video from the our YouTube channel. So you know now the seats are over. Good luck, guys. All the best. Remember, pattern has changed, and if you really do not secure highest marks in paper 1 and 2 both together, for seeking a call up for those 40 people who have really, really worked hard, these preparation at the last moment will underline and give you a strength and confidence to crack the SRFTI Calcutta entrance exam. Good luck.